So good day everyone, I am Jenny Marie Ipil and I will be discussing the article written by Carrie Norberg Carter, The Effects of Bioaccumulation on the Ecosystem. So the article talked about how prevalent the toxins are and how the bioaccumulation of these toxins affects the ecosystem. So toxins are harmful substances that can be deposited on the environment through various forms such as air, water, and land. Unfortunately, because of this, majority of the living organisms are affected. Toxins are highly associated with bioaccumulation and as well as biomagnification. So let's discuss what bioaccumulation is. So living organisms has the ability to absorb and store nutrients from what they consume. Unfortunately, they can also store and absorb harmful substances like toxins in the same manner. So these toxins will then be stored and accumulated in their cells, making it toxic for them. This process is called bioaccumulation. Bioaccumulation can affect the entire food web as contamination reaches the level of toxicity. Let's take, for instance, the Minamata incident in Japan, where over 5,000 people died and 50,000 people were poisoned because of a high concentration of mercury that was used by a petrochemical company called the Chisu Corporation. The high concentration of metal mercury was deposited in the Minamata Bay, which caused bioaccumulation to shellfishes and fishes, since it is not soluble and it is not easy to excrete. In the longer run, it affects other organisms as well as humans. On the other hand, biomagnification is the process in which toxins are transferred in the food web through organisms or across tropic. Since our ecosystem is composed and interconnected with food web and food chains, toxins can spread in the entire ecosystem. The toxins concentration gets higher as it moves across the food web. This is the result of the persistent organic pollutants or substances that are hard to break down and accumulates on the organism's fatty tissues. They can persist in a long period of time, and when absorbed, it dissolves in the fatty tissue of the organism that had absorbed it. For example, a land that is contaminated with a high concentration of mercury can pass its toxic elements when it is absorbed, like in plants, in trees, or any other photosynthetic organisms, or could be washed out towards bodies of water like rivers, oceans, and lakes. To put it into context, when phytoplanktons that accumulated toxins or persistent organic pollutants within their body are consumed by other organisms, that organism will in turn absorb the toxin in a higher level. So when this organism absorbs more contaminated phytoplanktons, the level of toxin within its body increases. So predators consumes more toxins than the prey, since the toxic level increases as you move along the food chain. This means that persistent organic pollutants are transferred from one trophic level to another with increasing level of toxins. So from phytoplanktons to zooplanktons to fishes and to other larger consumers. The article also discusses the effects of hydrocarbon as well as dichlorothionyl trichloroethane or DDT bioaccumulation. During oil spills, hydrocarbon called polycyclic achromatic hydrocarbon, or also known as PAH, is spread in the ocean. The toxin from oil spill will be consumed by fishes and other aquatic animals, and the bioaccumulation would affect their growth, their production, their survival, and their very existence. The effect of toxins is not only limited to plants and animals, because it also affects humans. Its causes or its effects involves health issues to human body. There are studies that shows that people who are exposed to or consume high level of toxins in their body for a long period of time are prone of developing illnesses or chronic illnesses such as liver problems, cancers, and even psychological issues. So that is all for my discussion. Thank you.